Hi, in this video, I'm going to talk about the client that the class will be working with over the summer. And I'm so excited to let you know that you're going to be working with the DixonCo this summer. And they're a company that I did my sabbatical with during the fall semester of this past academic year. And I got to be involved in so many amazing projects, and I was exposed to so many new things, a lot of them that I thought would be so valuable for you to learn about. I worked with them to develop this opportunity for you. So I've provided a link to their website and a link to samples of their work. As a boutique creative agency, they do a wide variety of things. They provide a wide variety of services for their clients. Everything from creating promos and trailers for some of the TV shows that you regularly see, things like maybe you're familiar with Blue Bloods, or I don't know, have you ever heard of Shark Week? Let's see, Say Yes to the Dress, that's another one. The list goes on and on and on. But they provide all sorts of creative services, from writing and producing to development strategy, brand strategy and positioning. They do all sorts of creative, like animation, virtual reality. They develop and pitch concepts for original productions of TV shows and documentaries, so on and so forth. Here's a list of, or here's a collection of some of their clients. This past semester, some of the clients that I was fortunate to work with were EarthX. Let's see, EarthX was one of them. Lifetime. I got to work on a Gilmore Girls project. That was kind of cool. Let's see, Nat Geo. Yeah, it was so exciting. And so let me introduce you to the team. This is them, or this is us. And so I want to say that I'm an associate with DixonCo. I'm working with them in sort of an ad hoc capacity. I get to work on projects. I get to have all sorts of experiences and learn things from video editing and production to how to write promotional copy, so on and so forth. And anyways, this is the team. And this right here is Diana Dixon, who is the founder of DixonCo. And she is from rural Wisconsin, Edgerton, which is just down the road from UW-Whitewater. She was a media communications major, and after graduating with her bachelor's degree, went to work with Discovery Channel and Disney and several other organizations. But there was a time when a lot of creative services in the media industry were outsourced from the networks and the production companies. And so when she found herself downsized, she decided that instead of trying to figure out how to find a new job and upskill and all of that, that she would start her own business and provide that outsourced service to the businesses that she previously had worked with. So she built this business from the ground up as a sole proprietor. And for the most part, up until the recent past, she's been joined by Ashley St. Pierre as, kind of her wing woman. And so it's been a two-person show. And most other talent has been outsourced. They have a phenomenal listing of freelancers that they work with. One of the things that I find so fascinating about this business is that although there is a physical headquarters in LA, it's a virtual business. So daily team meetings are online. The employees, the staff that you see here, um, all over, not only all over the country, but all over the world. And typically at the daily team meetings, there is somebody in each of the time zones in the United States, which makes talking about what time different meetings are at really interesting, because you're always having to add, subtract, whatever for being at Pacific time or East Coast or whatever. In addition, because they're virtual, they have to use virtual communication tools to communicate all day, every day, and in rapid form. So they use Slack, and it's really amazing to watch them communicate back and forth, and how seamlessly they go from having just quick text-based interchanges to, hey, let's huddle up, and then they quickly get into either a video or just an audio phone call and resolve a situation, and then they go right back to what they were doing. It's amazing to watch, and that was something that I wanted to pass along to my students, because the way they operate is just fabulous. So anyways, this business has been established, successful. It's been award-winning, very well known. And in September and October, when I was working with Diana, we started talking about this nonprofit organization that she's been wanting to launch. And she described her intentions for a nonprofit organization as stemming from her experiences rising up through the ranks in media and TV. Lots and lots of barriers, definitely the boys club that she had to break through. But then when she broke out on her own, she found that she had to do a lot of learning on her own. She was isolated in a lot of ways, even though she was very strongly networked. She found that she was having to learn the hard way. And, in retrospect, she's looked back and, over her career, she's watched others like her struggle as well. And, as we talked, we both agreed that there has to be a better way. So she described realizing that she and her colleagues have experience, expertise, connections, and resources that could help others rise. And that's really what she's about. She's really about everybody working together to, mutually support each other. And so she has a desire to create a community for women helping women to envision their highest potential, to overcome barriers and rise together. And this really supports the DixonCo mission, which is be good, do good, create good. And so, this really goes hand in hand with what she's been trying to do with her business all these years. And so we worked together to kind of finesse some different ideas and put together a launch event, which was held in March, just several months ago, for this newly developed nonprofit organization called ChangemakeHERS, with the tagline of helping each other rise. And I'll show you some information from the launch event, but let's go back into talking about DixonCo and in terms of who's going to support you and help you and so on and so forth. So inside DixonCo, we'll be working a lot with Savannah Dixon. Savannah Dixon, yeah, you might have noticed, has the same last name as Diana. Yeah, she's Diana's niece. And Savannah is my best friend's daughter. And so, it's a very close-knit community. I've known Diana since she was 12. So we go way back, and I have known Savannah since before she was born. So Savannah and I are very close, and she'll be working with us directly. And we'll also be bringing in Ashley, and who, like I said, helped Diana build this business and is really the chief operating officer. Oh, just a second. I have a slide. There we go. She's the chief operating officer in media circles. She's actually referred to as the executive producer, but in business terms, which ones I'm familiar with, she's the COO, meaning she's a VIP. She's involved in everything, and she knows real well what Diana is looking for, what she's thinking, and what she's going to, how she's going to feel about different ideas that you propose. So Savannah is a phenomenal project manager. So she is their head project manager. She's chief communications coordinator, and she has her hands in absolutely everything as well. She knows the business very thoroughly. And my gosh, these two women are incredibly networked. Now, hi, I'm Beth King, and I'm faculty in the IDLT program. And as I said earlier, I helped develop this collaboration, and I am a willing and ready resource for your questions to help you with any feedback that you might need, guidance, critique. Yeah, I am here to support you, and I'm really excited to see what you come up with. The deciders. So you will be creating a pitch, meaning a proposal, and then a final project, and you will be presenting to the DixonCo team. And I can't guarantee that everybody in this photo will be there. There will probably be some new people, and some of these will not be there, but there will be the DixonCo team. But your key decider that that you need to focus on is right up here with the blue arrow, and that is Diana Dixon. And Savannah and Ashley and I are going to help you meet the ideas that Diana will be really excited about. So let me explain a little bit about the aspirations for Changemakers. Let me get rid of that space there. Okay, so the aspirations for the Changemakers organization, as you can see, there's a wall of text here. So there are a lot of them. Empower individuals who are passionate about their dreams and goals, no matter the size or scope. Provide support and encouragement to those who want more out of life, but struggle knowing their direction or destination. Help individuals overcome limiting beliefs that hold them back from their dreams or aspirations. Empower those who struggle to begin to dream and overcome their limiting beliefs. Share stories from those who've overcome obstacles, broke through their limiting beliefs, and reached different levels of achievement. Share stories of hope despite failures, along with lessons learned along the way. Facilitate and provide access to resources for personal and professional growth, and that is absolutely where you come in. Provide resources and support for entrepreneurial ventures and social entrepreneurship. Provide access to a rich and highly diverse community of established and aspiring doers, creatives, innovators, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, social justice warriors, business and industry leaders, to exchange ideas and collaborate for mutual good. That's a lot of aspirations and goals, right? So we're not at a loss for things that the organization aspires to do, right? And so let me explain a little bit about the context here. So, as I said, Changemakers is newly established, it's emerging, and it's evolving. So, although you can see here, there are a lot of aspirations, this organization is still evolving. So, as you get into your projects, start your research and start generating some opinions and suggestions, you're going to have the opportunity to help Diana engineer the direction that this organization will evolve in, first and foremost. Okay. Changemakers has an extensive professional network ready to leverage. As I said, there's a broad mission and a huge range of aspirations, but there's a lack of prioritization on what to address first. They lack professional knowledge and experience with establishing and implementing learning initiatives. That's where you come in. They have no experience as an educational organization. Again, that's where you come in. So the goal, the main goal, the umbrella goal, is to begin offering e-learning, downloadable content, and interactive informal learning in online communities. However, the target audience is vague, and therefore their learning needs are vague. There's no determination of what courses to offer or topics of downloadable content. And one of the dangers here is that they have so many aspirations, there could become real scattered focus with a vague message and trying to be all things to all people. You can end up with really watered down content and no one will be happy. So to get started, your tasks are to begin to identify connections between DixonCo assets and the organization's aspirations. To begin identifying the closest connections between DixonCo and ChangemakHERS aspirations as potential places of starting to develop a learning initiative and then ranking them. It is my hope that you'll be able to identify and recommend you'll make recommendations for 5 topic areas of learning that you believe are likely to provide the greatest synergy and best opportunities. So here is the ChangemakHERS launch event. There we go. This is some of the promo materials. These are the speakers here. These are really pretty high-powered speakers, by the way. And so this was held on the 28th of March, and this was in LA. Here's a little bit more on the organization. The official mission here is ChangemakHERS is a nonprofit women's leadership organization focused on helping each other rise by way of inspiration, aspiration, mentorship, networking, community, and coaching through year-round events, both in person and virtual. We celebrate amazing women who are making an impact, but everyone is welcome in this community. Okay, so there's the official mission. You saw what the aspirations are. These are very lofty goals. Yeah, lots and lots of places to start. So your assignment in general for the class is that the class will be divided into 2 different teams. There'll be 2 projects, and you will be developing and launching and providing suggestions for launching the organization's support and professional development initiatives. So project number 1 will involve the e-learning initiative, and your assignment will be to come up with a collection of free and fee-based online learning experiences, recommend learning management systems, recommend LMS that would be appropriate, and we'll even jump into some feasibility planning there as well. Project number 2 is all focused on downloadable content and leveraging social media spaces for interactive, informal learning experiences. And these are intended to generate awareness and promote positioning for the organization. So let me tell you a little bit about what's in this for you. And so as I said, DixonCo is highly respected and has a huge network. The people that you'll be working with in DixonCo are extremely supportive. DixonCo is really collaborative, enthusiastic, and this is a really positive team to be involved with. you will find yourself welcomed, encouraged, and you will find DixonCo open to your ideas. They're really excited about working with you and look at you as experts in learning experience design. They're also willing to share what they know. They're willing to share their expertise. And they have expertise in things like project management, promotional writing, branding, video production, social media, using Asana for project management, creating a powerful pitch, learning, they're excited to teach you how to present a final project, give you tips and suggestions for working with clients, and help you visually design your presentations, and much, much more. If you're at all interested in learning more about or in exploring what you can learn, please reach out to me. I can help you figure that out. But these things aren't going to be assigned to you. If these are things that you want to learn more about, or you want to improve your skills or whatever, you need to ask for what you want to learn. And they will be excited and happy to work with you. All right. So then I want to also say that there are additional opportunities available, if you pursue them. So let's say you wanted to continue, you were excited about working with Changemakers. Well, there's a possibility that you could continue working on Changemakers project. Maybe some of you are starting to get ready to do your capstone. Maybe there are capstone project opportunities there. You could propose new ideas for evolving Changemakers, or even propose to develop a course that you'll teach and sell. You could participate in other projects that DixonCo is doing. You could learn about DixonCo Originals, which is another arm of the company that's involved in developing and pitching new ideas for shows, documentaries, series, things like that, to the networks. Might you be interested in an internship or job shadowing? That's available. As I said, capstone project opportunities. And, there's just plain awesome opportunities to make new contacts. And, those contacts could grow into mentoring opportunities, or coaching opportunities. And, all of this leads to great opportunities to create things for your portfolio. Now, if you're a teacher, there might be opportunities for members of DixonCo to talk with your students. If you're not teaching students who would specifically be interested in things that they do, maybe students at your school. But there are a lot of career opportunities in creative and design, and television and media production. There's a lot going on with new and emerging technology. And you've got some ready resources there who could speak with your students potentially. And they have contacts too that they might be able to connect you with also to work with your students. The possibilities here are endless. But I encourage you to really try to get to know the DixonCo team, to get really involved in your project and learn whatever you have time and the interest to pursue. So if you're looking for ideas, let me know. We'll set up a meeting, and I'll help you figure out what opportunities might best work for you. And we'll get Savannah on a Zoom call and just have an informal chat and see what the possibilities are. So that's it in a nutshell. And there is another video on the basics of these projects and what your expectations for this course should be. I wish you all much success with your projects. I hope you really, really enjoy this.